Oh, welcome back, everybody, to Osiris New Dawn. I am an old guy gaming, and we are on yet another new experimental update. So let's take a few moments and see what's going on with that before we get started with the episode today. So I'm going to bring up this screen here and take a quick look at what's going on here. So this is build 5.185. Expanded creature spawning, revised unlock system, minimap, and map markers, expanded Proteus 2 mines, and more. So minimap and map markers. So the minimap is back. Minimap is back with new features and now shows place markers, which is pretty nice. Simply right-click on any marker in the GPS to designate it as either marker 1 or marker 2. So basically, I think those are like waypoints. Excuse me. And these markers will display on your minimap. You also have full latitude and longitude lines from before. And the map is a little smarter and more transparent, so it satisfies the goal we had to reduce its impact on the overall scene and exploration, okay? Creature spawning day and night change from last week was good. I'm not going to read this verbatim, guys, but basically what they're saying is that they've tweaked the aliens. They're going to bring more back during the day, and they've worked on the logic to have the aliens spawn based upon more criteria, based upon ecosystem, that sort of thing. Unlock system and proficiencies. Basically, they're giving more hints as to what you can unlock by, and what that means is that you have to build something. We have prerequisites. You have to build a certain thing to unlock things that come after that, so there's more hints on that. Proteus 2 mines and hives, building up the art, and happy to share these new beautifully dark and dank underground dungeons with you. That's pretty interesting. I'm interested to see, what the changes are there. The Proteus 2 mines in particular have really sucked, to be quite frank with you, since before the Discovery update. I liked the way they were before. But I know that, they're still a work in progress, so hopefully they flesh those out more and they're cooler and so on. And then just lots of changes here again. I'm not going to go through everything. One thing, though, is that they've given us the ability to make an emergency, it says, a crude battery can made inexpensively to power your flashlight, and an emergency light that automatically illuminates if your flashlight is empty. I'm assuming that emergency light is not as good as the flashlight, because if it is, what's the point? But we'll see. We'll see about that. The other thing they've said down here in the changed or fixed area too is that the way the game has worked up to this point is if you run out of battery in your flashlight, you just log out, log back in, and then it refreshes. So somewhere in here, they said that that's no longer, they said it's no longer going to happen that way. So, which is the way it should be, really. So lots of other cool things. Again, I'm not going to read through all of this, and I haven't actually read through all of it, but just another, update or experimental update that are coming very rapidly, which is, definitely a good thing for the game. They keep working on it. Okay, now let's talk about something else before we get started here. We'll switch this screen back off. And that is, one of you guys told me, Max, I believe it was, told me in the comments that the spaceship doesn't actually move. And I guess I didn't realize that until he mentioned that to me, which is kind of disappointing. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit, I don't know if ticked off is the right word. I shouldn't be ticked off. I should be patient. And I am. I'm patient with this game. I like where this game's heading. I have faith that it's going to go, to awesome places for us. But I don't know. It's just such a disappointment, though. At the same time, that I spent hours, you guys. I literally spent hours of real life time gathering all the resources to build that damn space station, thinking that I could also fly it, to Latari and Aziel as well as Zur, right? And in this opening screen, you can see that it's actually moving, right? So that suggests that this ship is flying But apparently we can't do that. Apparently it's just a static thing. We build it, we go up into the cockpit, click on the console, and we just magically travel to Zur. And I'm kind of disappointed about that. Not gonna lie, I really am. And I'm not saying the game sucks. And I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm not saying that at all whatsoever. I'm just venting a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just venting a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish the spaceship out. I'm not going to continue gathering every single resource for what I had originally planned for, because it's just, there's not much point in it, to be quite honest with you. So we're just going to finish it out so that it's functional with the resources that I currently have. For example, we're waiting to put 3 engines on it. I don't even know if I'm going to do that now. We'll see. Maybe I will. I don't know. and then just, you know, move on to Zur and go from there. So anyways, you know, don't get me wrong. Again, I'm not saying the game sucks. I'm not complaining more. That's not it at all. I'm just, you know, being a little bit honest with you guys, and I'm a little disappointed in it. But at the same time, I understand where the game is and what's happening with it. And, you know, I just have a lot of faith in the devs that they're going to keep working on this game and make it into just, you know, an awesome survival space game. And you guys, you know, that are watching my videos or watching anybody else's videos and playing the game, you know, I think we're all kind of on the same page in the sense that this game, we see the potential in this game, right? And that's why we're still playing it, right? Because there's no doubt about it. It's buggy. The content is still a little bit light. There's not a lot to do once you kind of reach a certain point, but there's just so much that this game can turn into. And so, you know, that's why I keep playing it, and that's why I'm supporting it by making videos on it. Because I want it to succeed. And so there you go. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get started with today's episode. We're going to go ahead and just launch. We should still be in space. And like I said, I'm just going to, you know, take the resources that I've already gathered and finish out the station with that. And I'm probably not going to invest a whole lot more into it after that. You know, using it as a space station, not as a ship, but as a station. I mean, even that, to me, you guys, it's like, what's the point? You know, I mean, if you can't take it anywhere else, why would I have a space station that I have to haul all my shit up to store in? You know, and I can't take it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? We might as well just stay on Proteus, or, you know, even build, you know, some outposts on Lutari and maybe Aziel. I hate Aziel. Aziel sucks. I actually do like Lutari a lot, but not Aziel. So yeah, I don't know. What this effectively is it's a work in progress. That's what it is. And that's the positive way to look at it. That's the way I'm going to look at it. That's the way I hope you guys look at it. It's a work in progress. If the devs get this thing working so that you build it and then you can actually fly it around, and, you know, they need to give us more places to fly to eventually, you know, then that's just going to be fan-freaking-tastic. But for now, it is what it is, so we'll just make the best of it, okay? All right, so one of you guys told me in the comments to go into the power modules and that we could actually turn the power on. So let's do that now. We're in the power module. We're looking at these yellow thingamadoodles, and I don't see anything in here that's telling me to turn the power on. You said I've got solar panels in place, and we got power modules, so we should be able to turn it on, but where is the damn power switch? I don't see a power switch to turn this on. Is it, let's turn this way. Is it up on the roof? Owned by me, power module. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see where I'm supposed to turn it on. So, is it something that I hold E down on? No, if I hold E, I spin. You would think it would be here, right? Because this kind of looks like a panel of some sort. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Help a brother out, you guys. I don't know how the hell am I supposed to turn this thing on. Is it, what's this? This is just a little LCD screen here in the hub. All right, what's this thing that we're in here, this orange thing? Oh, you know what, though? Well, you were also telling me, some of you guys were telling me, or one of you anyways, was telling me that I need oxygen to fuel the ship, but I think that's just, isn't that to fuel the engines? Because the power should be on based upon the solar panels, right, that we have in place. Oh, check it out. We're in the ring now. Can we do anything in here besides bonk our head? I don't know. Is the ring isn't the purpose of the ring to give us gravity? It's not even spinning though. Weird, man. Okay, well, let's go back out of the ring. What's all the way down at oh god. That's such a pain in the ass, man. What's this place here? This is Oh, no, this is part of the ring here. So you'd think we should be able to walk in here, right? Because it's spinning, providing, well, except for that it's not spinning, providing gravity. Unless, oh, you know what? It's probably not spinning because we don't have power on. Right, okay. You have to really be careful moving around in here, because if you bump against the wall, it really throws you off, which is fine because I think that's kind of realistic, actually. Kind of realistic. Okay, so how do we get out of here? This is a window module. Okay, here we go. Let me look out the window. Beautiful. Let's go back into this area here. This is the biodome. Okay. And then if we go through here, this is the power, or another power module. Or the same one maybe we were in before, I don't remember, but it doesn't seem to give us any option for turning anything on. All right, well, let's go outside. And is my light on? Yeah, it is. So yeah, we were gonna put two more engines on here, but I don't think we should. I mean, what's the point, right? Again, here's my take on the spaceship, okay, or on the space station. I love it, love the idea of it. I think it looks badass, but I'm just kind of a practically minded person in the sense that I don't want to spend a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears building this thing up when I can't really do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to remove these hubs, and we're just going to cap off the tanks here and just go with one engine for now. And, you know, in future updates, guys, it's my intention to keep playing the game, first of all, okay? So, you know, be aware of that. And so with future updates, when they make more improvements on this thing, you know, then we'll come back to it and we'll really give it a go. But here again, I just don't feel like I want to spend the time and effort to take it any further than we already have, when knowing that it's not going to really do anything for us at this point. At least not what I want it to do, which is get in it and drive the damn thing around and make it a useful thing, useful ship. So, okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and take the hubs off, and then we'll cap off. We'll leave the fuel thingies there, and we'll cap those off. And we'll take this up here. Let me know in the comments too, you know, how you guys feel about it too. And, you know, let's not turn it into a pissing and moaning session. That is not what I want to have happen here, you know. And I'm complaining, but I'm just being honest about how I feel. I'm not complaining, saying that the game sucks or anything like that. It's just, it is where it currently is, and that's where it is, right? But you know, with that being said, though, let me know how you guys feel about the space station too, and if you know, maybe give me some ideas on how I could potentially, you know, do stuff with this and make it worthwhile. That's the key here, you know, for me, is make it actually worthwhile to do something with it. Because right now I'm just not feeling it. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling it. Okay, so we removed those other hubs. I think all we really need to do at this point then is just kind of cap off the open areas. And so let's get into our inventory here, and we'll go to spacecraft, and we're just going to do a bunch of skylight modules to cap everything off, because I think we've built at least one of everything else that we see here already. So this is where, you know, we're probably going to need a bunch of glass, but hopefully we have enough glass to make all this work. So we're just going to cap everything off here, and then, you know, once that's done, the ship will presumably be sealed, and then from there, we'll see what the next thing is. But it's not letting me turn the power on. You guys, one of you guys told me in the comments to do that, and maybe it's just not letting me do that because it's not sealed, right? So let's get it sealed first, and then we'll see what we can do after that. All right, so the ship should be completely sealed. So let's go back inside. We're actually on the underneath side of it. Oh, we need to seal this too. Or no, do we? Can we even put a thing on that? Oh, we can. Okay. Yeah, because we don't want that opening up when we get in there. Okay. So let's go in the airlock. Now, if we try to pressurize, unable to pressurize. I'm going to have to guess it's probably because we don't actually have any O2 in the auxiliary tanks, which would make sense. So that means we're going to have to go back down planet side and get, get some O2, bring it up here, and then, kind of see what happens from there. I want to try I'm just looking to see if there's any other, types of switches or anything in here. Okay. Don't see anything in there. Let's go back again to the power module. This is a hallway module. I think this is is this the ring? No, that's not the ring. Okay, so this is the power module. The place is sealed, but again, I don't see any option for turning anything on. Nothing's shown up. Okay, well, what we're going to do then is we're going to go back down to Proteus, and we're going to get some O2 and bring it up here and put it in the auxiliary tanks, and then see if add contents to station. See if that's what we need to do. All right, let's also eat some crab stew there. And we'll head back out. This is really cool. I mean, it is. It's very cool. I just wish it was more functional. Because here again, in my mind, I don't see the point in making a station out of this. If, because we'd have to haul everything up here, which would make sense if we could then take it somewhere, do something with it. But if it's just a station up here, why would I haul everything from Proteus up here, put it in the station just so it can sit up here? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I still have to climb in, my spaceship, and I still have to fly to Latari and to Aziel anyway. So I just don't see the point in it. But it's very cool. And, in terms of what it is, it looks awesome. The concept of it is great. We just need it to function as an actual ship that we can fly around and make it more useful. And then I'll be a lot more inclined to, use it as such. Okay. So, let's hop into our ship and head back down to Proteus, and we're going to have to get a bunch of O2, bring it up here, put it in the tanks, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, we are back down on the planet, and our shield is turned off, so let's turn it back on. It might be because of the update, I'm guessing. Okay, so we need to get oxygen. So let's see here. I think what we'll do is we'll grab these barrels here. Oh, I still have all this other stuff. As far as I know, we don't need anything more for the space station in terms of, building it and so forth. So let's get stuff put away here real quick. I'm going to have a bunch of alloys now. Okay, let's grab the barrels that we currently have. That's not very many barrels. We should probably make some more. Just trying to think if I have any more barrels. I don't think that I do. So to make barrels in here, we need... wait a minute. Can we not? Here we go. Yeah. We need makeshift patch tape and scrap metal. Because we have a bunch of broken barrels, so we might as well fix those up before we start making them whole. Oh, yeah, let's grab that stuff too, I guess. There's nothing else in there. What's in here? That's the hydrocarbon solution stuff. Oh, you know what? I never heard back from any of you guys on the issue with me not being able to fill water jars, but we've had a new update. I wonder if they actually fixed that now. Wait a minute. Where's my other buggy? Houston? This is my storage buggy. Where's my... Oh, it's over here. I was going to say, what the hell? Let's grab some jars and go back over to the pool really quick. I just want to see if this works now. Because I would very much like it to work. Drop a couple more things off in here. If we get time, you guys, we're not going to go to Zur today, but if we get time, I want to actually go back into the, to the hives and the mines, especially the mines, and just check them out and see, what the changes are. So that's kind of our main goal for this episode after we get the barrel situation sorted. Okay, so let's go in here. We need some of these, and we need some of these. Let's turn all these into barrels. Okay, so while that's going on, let's hop in our buggy here. I guess it doesn't matter which one. Okay, can we get through here? Yeah. And let's just go up to... Boy, when you're not facing directly ahead with your lights, it is like pitch black, man. But anyway, yeah, let's go up here and go to the pool and see if we can actually get hydrocarbon solution in our jars again. Because that was painful, man, having to do that from the plants. I mean, it worked, but it's not the way it's supposed to happen, and it just takes such a long time to do that. We'll just let our drill do its thing there. At some point, I'm probably going to need to go around and collect all the ores out of my drills, and I'm going to have it coming out my ears. Nice problem to have, though, right? Okay, here's the pool. It is so friggin' dark out here. All right, let's hop out of here, and where'd that crap go? I know you're around. I think he's around. Is he? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't want him sneaking up on me. Well, okay. I guess he's not around. All right, let's see if this works, man. Let's see if this works. I did report this bug, too, by the way. In case anybody's curious about that. Oh, it works. Okay, they fixed it. God bless you, devs. Phoenix Fire, you guys rock. Absolutely rock. Okay, good. I'm happy about that. I am very happy about that. Okay, let's fill up these jars here because we need to. And that way we'll have some hydrocarbon solution. And, I set up a million bazillion furnaces for this, but now we don't need it again. Do you guys know that a million bazillion is an actual number? No, I don't know. Maybe it's not. I noticed the battery meter in the lower right-hand corner, right above my last toolbar slot there, is actually showing the battery going down. It used to just change color, but that's kind of neat how how they've fixed that too. Okay, so good. We confirmed that we can now once again get liquid from pools. So that's fixed. Very happy about that. Let's go back to the base, get our barrels, and then we're going to get some O2 and head back up to the spaceship. I could be mistaken, but it seems like they maybe changed the sound of the buggy, and it seems like it's maybe just a touch slower than it used to be. But again, I might be wrong about that. Not really sure. What? Now we're stuck underneath our spaceship. Lovely. Come on. Okay. There we go. We got it. We crashed into our other one. I really, I know I've said this a million times now, but I really like these dark nights. They're a pain in the ass, but in a good way. Very immersive. Okay, so good. Let's put our extra hydrocarbon solution in here. And then what we have to do is grab the new barrels that we made. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. There's only 3 output slots. Okay, so that's a pretty decent amount of barrels. What I'm going to do is... let's put our assault rifle in slot 1, and then we'll just put barrels in the rest of the slots. And we still have 1 scrap barrel left over, and I guess I'll just stick that in here for now. Okay, let's drop off. Yeah. Do it, man. Do it. Oh, you know what else I want to look at? I want to look at how we make this new crude battery that we can now make. So is that something we just make in our own inventory? Utilities. Since it's a crude battery and something, you know, an early game thing, I'm guessing we probably make it in here, in the workbench. Okay, so let's look. Circuit board, barrel, crude metals. Here we go, crude battery. So hydrocarbon solution, scrap metal, and copper. Okay. All right, you know what? Let's make one of those just for the hell of it. So we have an extra battery for our flashlight, because once it runs down, you know, it's not going to come back when I log back in like it used to. So we need hydrocarbon, scrap metal, and a copper. Okay. Let's grab 20 of these. 1 scrap metal. I like that. I really do. I like that. One of the things about this game, there's lots of things about this game that makes it really neat, but I just like the whole concept of salvaging and taking that salvage and then crafting it into something useful. There's something just kind of satisfying about that, you know? We needed 1 copper too, so we got copper over here. Let's just grab 1 copper there. And we'll make ourselves a crude battery, so we have one for when it's time to do our thing. I wonder if the crude battery doesn't last as long as like if we just made a normal battery. Huh. And I wonder also if it can be used for anything else or if it's solely just for the flashlight. Probably, I'm guessing, just for the flashlight. Okay, guys. We've got barrels. It's time for us to go get some O2. And let's see, we could take the tanker and fill it up with O2. Yeah, why don't we do that, just because I don't know how much we're actually going to need. My plan is to just fill all of the barrels up and take them all with us up to this spaceship, but it might not be a bad idea to put a little bit more O2 in here at the same time. Now, do we have O2 in the forest up there? I know we have it in the other forest where the gold and stuff is. Don't remember if we have it in here. Ooh, this is bigger. Very nice. Okay, so is my droid still jacked up? He's still stuck down there. Can I tell him to... okay, force into position. Oh, maybe I can't do that while I'm in the vehicle. All right, let's try this again. So why is that showing a hazard thingamadoodle? don't know. Okay, so force into position. It's not... When I press 4, it's not doing anything. And I've got it selected, so... Yeah, I think that's just flat out broke. It's completely broke. All right, well, work in progress, right? Work in progress. Okay, so... resources. Too bad this didn't show gas, you know what I mean? Jelly bean, but looks like it's just showing minerals. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to think if we can, if there's O2 in this forest. I just don't remember. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for it. I think there is. I think there is an O2 node in here, so we're going to look for it. We're going to spend time looking for it. And if I'm wrong, well, we wasted time. Wouldn't be the first time, and I promise you, it won't be the last. Let's see if we can find some O2 up here. There we go. There we go. We got some O2 here. You know, there's two kind of forested areas. Well, there's 3 forested areas on the map. Blood Moon Forest, Crescent Valley, where we are now, and then the other forests, Ampleska something or other, I think it is. And it's the Ampleska one that has a bunch of O2 nodes, but I just couldn't remember if this one did as well. Okay, let's fill up. Seems to me like we would need O2 on the spaceship to pressurize it, but O2 in and of itself is not a fuel. It needs to be combined with something else, so maybe... I don't know. We'll find out. I just remember somebody told me in the comments, I don't remember who it was, that we needed to fuel the ship with O2, but maybe what they meant was we just needed to use it to pressurize it. Okay, that's it for that one. I think I'm going to just wait for a few moments until it starts up again just to fill these last 2 tanks. So I don't think I'm going to put anything in here. I'm just going to bring everything I have with me up into space. So I will meet you guys back up at the space station here in just a couple of moments.